Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are outside Charlotte Tilbury, and as you can see the screen here, as you can see, what's going on here, let's be honest, is what Charlotte Tilbury are actually saying, if you think of it from a psychological point of view, what they're saying is that women are not good enough until they paint themselves with a lot of makeup. And if they do that, basically what they're saying is that they will be increasing their chances of having sex. Now the problem with this is that number one, it doesn't usually work that way, and no matter how much makeup you put on, it really probably won't increase your chances. Number two, there's a much bigger problem with that, which is that the question is, should you be putting makeup on in order to attract the type of guy that would only sleep with you if you look a certain way, right? Now the real problem with this, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what I object to here at Charlotte Tilbury, is that what they're not telling you is that if these women who put this makeup on and they become sexy looking like the 10 models in there, the sophisticated they've got the supermodel look, they've got a magic mirror, they've got the golden goodies, all of these ladies looking like they're just ready to jump into bed with any Tom, Dick and... Oh, hello. What's that? No, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm in the middle of doing something.
You understand you just fell off your bike, right, and you're banned people in there?
What's that?
You understand you just fell off your bike and you're banned?
I fell off my bike and what? What's that got to do with anything?
So you look dumber than anyone.
I'm dumber than anyone because I fell off my bike? Please?
Why have you been to
Camden Town.
No, I'm not banned in Camden. Can you stand back, please?
Go and fuck yourself. Bro, you're supposed to be my friend.
I am, but I won't be long. I'll be a few more minutes and then you can carry on, okay? Okay? You're going to time me?
Oh, you're a broadcaster.
Please.
Bro, you're a broadcaster. Smash it right now. Don't open your mouth about me, please. Call the police. You're bored.
I'm barred?
You do a very funny job outside other places.
Yes.
Here, don't do it here.
Okay.
Outside the Apple Store.
Outside the Apple Store I should do it? Okay. I'll do it in a minute. I'll just finish off here if that's alright with you. I'm just talking about Charlotte Tilbury. Yes. Afterwards, I'm happy to promote what you're doing here if you want me to. Yeah? You'll smash me up? Alright. I'll try and do this quickly so that you don't smash me up, really. There's no need to threaten me. Oh, here we go now. Ugh. Anyway, so we're here outside Charlotte Tilbury, and what we're doing is we're doing a little bit of a psychological take at what's going on here. And what's going on here is they're basically using sex to try and sell makeup to women. And what they're really telling women are underneath it is that you're not good enough until you put lots of makeup on. And I'm here to tell you, firstly, ladies, that really you are. You're okay, completely okay as you are. And if you want to, attract guys, probably better just to go and read a couple of books and, to have something interesting to say. But what we're doing here is, what I'm upset about is that there's no warning about the possible unwanted side effects of having the sex that you're going to be having by putting on this makeup and by ending up looking really beautiful like the models that they pay to look like this, right? And that is that it could lead to reproduction. Nobody is talking about that today. And I'm here to tell you the truth, the scientific truth about sex. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to follow the science. And I don't know, you guys probably don't know this. I want to ask you something, someone here. So can you tell me, why does sex feel so good?
You don't know.
Have you ever thought about that?
I don't have sex.
Oh, you've never had sex? Alright, fair enough. You're probably better that way. At least you haven't created any more people to come onto this planet. There's really far too many of us here, as you can imagine. Why do you think sex feels so good, madam? You don't have to be wearing makeup, you're right. It feels quite fine with or without, especially if you close your eyes. Anyway, anybody, why do you think sex feels so good? From an evolutionary biology point of view. Anybody? Do you know why? G-spot. No, the G-spot, correct. The G-spot is the place where it feels good, but I'm asking you from an evolutionary point of view, why is it that the act of procreation, the act that leads to procreation, feels so good? Anybody? No? Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very, very important idea. The reason it feels so good is that it's your body and your DNA tricks you into it feeling good so that it tricks you into reproducing. Yeah? That's why it feels so good. And that's something you need to be aware of at all times. Otherwise, you may make the same mistake your parents made. It could cost you dearly. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move on here because I don't feel that safe around here for several reasons, and I'm going to wish you a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
You don't talk the way you do at 1 o'clock.